See, often when our scars show, we are embarrassed of them. We are embarrassed really of the things that we have gone through. Well, rather than going, you know what? The enemy tried to take me out, but God brought me through. Let me tell you about this. Let me testify about this. See, society and the devil has tried to convince us that our scars mar our perfection. They taint our beauty. But listen, there is something distinctly beautiful about the scars. They tell the story of how you did make it, how it could have been worse. It could have been a tragedy. But the reason they are called beautiful scars is that you are here with them. And you are alive to tell the story, proof that we can heal. Listen, I am glad that Jesus rose from the grave, but I'm also really glad that he kept his scars, because those scars give us hope. Those scars in Jesus' hand that day, they had to be the most beautiful scars the disciples have ever seen. So often, we try to hide our scars. We don't see anything positive about it. Reminds us of the hurt, the sickness, the betrayal. We wish they would go away, but we need to see our scars in a new light. God did not allow that scar to discourage you. He allowed it to remind you of what He brought you through. When you see the scar, don't think of the pain. Think of the grace of God. The scar means the wound is healed. The scar means the pain is over and you are moving forward. The scar means what kept you awake at night is now behind you. Have a new perspective. The enemy tried to stop you, but God healed you. How do you know? You have a scar to prove it. You are not ashamed of it. You are not depressed over it. You are at a peace with your scar. You know it was the hand of God protecting you, not letting that opposition defeat you. The scars are your testimony. That's your story. You don't have to hide them. Everybody has scars. I just need to thank God for the scars, because some of us want to hide the scars. But scars are a reminder not just of the place of pain, but of the victory that was won. I am saying to you, quit covering your scars. They remind you of what you have been healed of. Wear them as a badge of honor. The scar proves how bad it was at one point. I would be a fool to walk around and act like I have never had marriage problems. I have never had family problems. I have never wanted to quit. But what you do is look at the devil and you say, you see these scars? They are the proof that you tried your best with mortal wounds to destroy me, to wipe me out, to destroy my family. But no weapon formed against us could prosper, because I serve a God who heals deadly wounds. When we trust in God, we acknowledge that we are not in control and that there is a higher power guiding us. This can be a huge relief and can help alleviate the pressure we put on ourselves. Secondly, trusting in God means having faith that everything will work out for the best. When we have faith, we are able to see the bigger picture and understand that everything happens for a reason. Even in the moments of darkness and despair, we can hold on to the hope that things will get better. This hope can help us overcome our fears and anxieties as we trust that there is a brighter future ahead. Thirdly, trusting in God means finding comfort in prayer and meditation. When we pray or meditate, we are able to connect with God and feel His presence with us. This connection can bring us peace and comfort in moments of stress and anxiety. we can also find strength in our faith community, whether that's through attending church or connecting with others who share our beliefs. With faith and courage, we can face any challenge that comes our way, knowing that God is with us every step of the way. In the book of Daniel, we read about the three Jewish men named Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who were thrown into a fierce furnace by King Nebuchadnezzar for refusing to bow down to a golden idol. The furnace was so hot that it killed the soldiers who threw them in. But when the king looked into the furnace, he saw that the three men were unharmed, and even walking around with a fourth person who looked like a son of God. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego's trust in God gave them the courage to refuse to worship the idol, even in the face of certain death. They knew that God was with them and that He had the power to save them. But even if He didn't, they still trusted in His plan for their lives. Their trust in God was rewarded when they emerged from the furnace unscratched. And King Nebuchadnezzar was so impressed that he declared that no one should speak against their God. This story shows that even in the most dire circumstances, we can trust in God to help us overcome our fears and anxieties. Their unwavering faith in God gave them the strength to face death with courage and hope. And their trust in God was rewarded with a miraculous deliverance. In addition to providing comfort, trusting in God can also help us develop resilience. Life is full of challenges and setbacks, and it's easy to become discouraged and overwhelmed. However, if we have faith in God, we can trust that He will provide us with the strength and resources we need to overcome these obstacles. This can give us the confidence to face difficult situations and persevere through them.